I took a week off, we're going to be doing a core workout. Ooh, ah. So, get those ab muscles ready, prepare yourself mentally, and we're gonna lay all the way on down. We're gonna just do it. Get on into it. Once we are on the ground, you can rest your hands onto your low belly to start. Frontal ribs knit down and in. Give yourself an inhale, let the belly expand. An exhale to relax the shoulders and heavy the butt, the thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to feel your waistline wrapping in, belly button pulling down to the spine, hollowing out through those low abs, and then we inhale, expand, let that go. Use your next exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the low back down towards the floor, using just your abs, not your glutes. And then refine a neutral spine. Can you keep your ribs heavy on the floor? And we exhale to tuck and release. When I say ribs heavy on the floor, there is a difference between when we come back to neutral, lifting our ribs up, getting a big dramatic space between our whole back and the floor, and that tiny little sliver just in the low back. One more like this. And then we're going to pause it in a neutral spine, so that little bit of space underneath the low back. Floating the right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop. Arms are going to come up towards the ceiling, moving just the arms to start. We reach the right arm back. Bring it back on up. Just the left arm back and up. Check in that the knees are directly over the hips. And then from your core, start to extend the opposite leg out long and drawing it on back. Out and in. And in. Notice already what's happening to the ribs. Can we keep them heavy? And that neutral spine over time might start to turn into an overarching of the low back. So every now and then just checking in, seeing if you need to add a little tuck of the tailbone. We're going for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs in tabletop, arms up towards the ceiling. Slowly lower the feet all the way down towards the floor. Take your hands back behind your head, interlacing your fingers. It's an exhale to curl on up to the tips of the shoulder blades, and an inhale to lower back on down. Exhale, we curl up. Inhale, lower. So in Pilates, a lot of the time we're stabilizing in a lot of places and just working on mobilizing through one spot. So right now we're trying to find flexibility and mobility through our upper back and stability through the hips and the low abs. So we're not letting our back tuck and release as we curl up. Keeping our legs heavy and just folding at those low ribs to lift ourselves on up. Head nice and heavy in the hands. For 3, 2, curl it on up and hold, and then take these little pulses up and up. Wrapping the belly button to the spine. Head is super heavy for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head all the way on down. Pick the legs back up into tabletop. We exhale, curl it back on up. Inhale, lower it back on down. So I'm often going to be building here Finding a place for you that is challenging but safe. So if you start to feel weird things happening in the body that's not the core burn, then you can always lower the feet back down. Modify for your body. We're here for 3. You can do it for 2. It's a curl up and hold. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Grab behind just the left leg. We lower the right leg down towards the ground. Pull the left leg towards the chest and switch. And switch. And switch. Hips stay heavy. We're still lifting from the upper mid back. You can see where I was wearing socks before this. I feel like those marks last for years. If you start to feel tension in the head, neck, and shoulders, make sure you're not squeezing your shoulders by your ears. Take it for 4, 3, 2, listen carefully, grab to the left leg and pause. Lower the right leg down to the floor, lower your head, neck, and shoulders on down. We're going to bring the hands back behind the head. It's an exhale to curl up and over to the left. And then lower it back down. Up and over, and down. Right hip is staying heavy. Option to bring that left leg in tabletop. We want to exhale to twist. For 3, 2. Next time you're over to the left, you're going to pause there for me and take little pulses up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the leg down, lower the head down. It's a nice big inhale, exhale, we lift the right leg up and curl ourselves on up. Rotate over to the right and back through center. If you want to check in with your hips, you can always use your right hand quickly to lengthen the waistline on that right side. We're actively peeling that left shoulder blade up away from the floor. For 3, you got it. 2. Next time we rotate over, it's a pause and then little pulses up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, lower all the way on down. Arms up towards the ceiling. Now the chin to the chest, and we're going to roll it all the way on up. Use your hands if you need to. We're going to bring those hands back behind us, and the elbows are going to come down, feet nice and flat. From here, take a second to sink the shoulder blades, and then widen. And we sink and widen. This is the easy way. This is the work. We always want to make sure we're doing the work here. Or else you're going to feel a lot of not nice things in your body tomorrow. Alright, widen the shoulder blades right from left and hold. Bracing our core here, you can take a slight tuck of the tailbone, legs lift up into tabletop. It's a hinge at the right hip as we send the right heel down and up. And other side. Back of the throat is long. And you can start to make it a little bit flowy here. So as one leg is going down, the other one is already on its way up. For 4, 3, 2, legs pause in tabletop, squeeze the legs together. We're going to lift the left butt cheek up, shift the knees to the right. Ribs are staying facing forward, shoulders are staying square. It comes back through center as slow as you can, and then over to the other side. And we lower and back. If you're like, hey, yeah, this is great, I can do a little bit more, a little something, something, we're going to extend the legs out long and move them from side to side with straight legs. Try not to use momentum, but your core. So can you slow yourself down through center? Keeping those shoulders broad for 3. You've got it for 2. Bring it all the way back through center. Bend the legs, place the feet down. Come all the way back on up. From here, we're going to come forward. Open up those hip flexors here by coming into a plank. Everybody's favorite, right? So step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. We wrap the core in, soft bend to those elbows. From here, you're going to come back into a downward dog, pedal out through the legs. This is your break if you need a break, okay? We're going to bring it back forward into that plank position. From here, you're going to bend at the knees, shift yourself back, and then come back forward. We bend at the knees, back, and back forward. So it's also some arm work in here, nice and sneaky, right? We're trying to stay as low as possible into this crouch position. For 4. 3. 2. Bring it forward into that plank. Send the hips up and back. Walk the feet forward towards the hands. And then we're going to sit the butt back towards the heels. We're bringing ourselves all the way back down onto the ground. All right, we're going to build up to this one, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So legs are going to come up into tabletop here. We're going to mimic that same lifting of the left hip. Right arm is going to be out to the side. Left arm will be up towards the ceiling. It's a nice big inhale. Exhale, roll yourself onto your right elbow and then roll it back down. Left arm is going to stay up towards the ceiling. We roll up and down. Just like when we were keeping our shoulder blades wide. Use those muscles to help you find that support. We're trying to go nice and slow on the way down. Knee shift over to move to the right. If it's too much, keep both hands down. Bring the knees over to the right and back on up. If you want a little more, straight legs. You can keep them straight or bend as you come down. Straighten as you lift. That's my preferred version. Exhaling. Slowly lowering down. I can feel myself getting faster and faster. 3 more. 2. Roll it up and hold. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly bring it all the way on down. Left arm out to the side. Right arm up towards the ceiling. We exhale. Roll yourself over onto your left elbow. Knee shift over to the left and then nice and slowly bring it down. And we come up. And down. If this is a lot for you, again, you can stay down and just shift the knees to the left and then pull it back on up, keeping the shoulders nice and square. Or maybe it takes you the full time here to just do 2 reps. that's totally fine as well. Try it out, you know? You never know what's going to happen. Extending the legs out long if you would like that option as you lift. Should have mentioned that right hand is also reaching over to the left. 3 more. 2. Last one, we hold. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower it all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Very last thing here, guys. Legs back into tabletop. Hands come against the thighs. It's a nice big inhale. Exhale to curl on up and hold. We're pressing our hands into our thighs and our thighs into our hands. We're using that to lift a little bit higher. We're breathing. Keep fighting yourself. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug the knees into the chest. Arms can come back up to the side. Drop the knees to the right. Nice stretch for the hips, the belly. Back through center, over to the other side. Bring it all the way back through center. You can rock yourself up to seated. You can roll yourself up to seated. Whatever you choose, you're sitting yourself on up. Let's just touch our necks real quick. So we're going to bring the right ear over to the side. Through center, other side. Through center, drop the chin down. Lift the chin up. Draw a nice big circle to the right and to the left. Little shoulder roll back. And you guys are all set. Thanks for moving with me today. Any requests, comments, all that jazz, you can list it below. Comment it below, however you say that. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, like, all that other stuff, the shameless promotion. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.